Hopefully my microphone is connected. Yo, let's go. All right, everyone. On Meta Shift tonight, we got OME Progress versus EVO Shade KRYPTON Finals. I had a bunch of cool stuff going on the other screen, but we'll get back to it. I'm pretty sure both teams are 1-2 in the division. OME Progress and EVO Shade both almost undefeated. They each lost one game. I believe EVO Shade lost to OME Progress, while OME Progress lost to Literature Club Paranormal Romance, they were the third place team that did not make it to finals. So this is KRYPTON Finals. Got a bunch of bands coming out. Aatrox, Vladimir, and Caitlyn against EVO Shade. On the other side, Progress was not going to get Lucian, Syndra, or Udyr. They're going to first pick that Seraphine, though. And a pretty strong meta pick, but they do leave up Maokai, so EVO Shade hovering that right now. Again, on Meta Shift, I'm solo for a bit. I think Noctisera is going to join me after the first game. And we're both OME MSL people, so we definitely know the players on Progress pretty well. And we definitely know MSL pretty well. I mean, I should, right? And hopefully we have a quality stream. Maokai Samira, it could be the bot lane. Doa, it could be Maokai in the jungle or top lane. Definitely a powerful bot lane. And probably pretty okay into Seraphine, but maybe not Seraphine. Taric, OME Progress already showing the double Enchanter comp. That's a little scary, gonna be honest. Especially for something bursty like Maokai Samira, it might be rough. And they're gonna pick up the Twitch on top of it. So we have a Twitch funnel going for OME Progress with a more dominant teamfight CC comp for EVO Shade. Maybe we'll see where this comp goes now. Are they going to pivot out of the burst comp into the double enchanter? And also, hello everyone, and I hope you're having a good night, and I hope it gets a little bit better. Why not? We do see the Swain picked up by EVO Shade. I think that's like a steal too. Pretty sure Progress can play Swain. Pretty sure everyone can play Swain. But a third pick Swain means, you know, a little bit more sustained DPS in the fight, which is better than just relying on burst. Now you have a Swain and Samira AoE with Maokai CC. EVO Shade definitely have a pretty pretty cool looking comp so far. Powerful picks, and I mean, if Samira's played right, I mean, not a lot of lockdown for that Samira. So if I'm OME Progress, I'm looking at maybe a few more, you know, CCs, maybe something point and click just for Samira. And if I was Shade, maybe I'd be banning those. They're gonna go with the J4 though. They don't want the double enchanter Twitch comp to snowball out of control with the help of something like J4. They might pick another early gank jungler to take out. Or they'll ban away some top laners, get rid of the Urgot. I'll introduce the players after draft. In the client draft, we'll have all their names and I can run through everyone. I'm not too certain on everybody on Evo Shade's roster, but you know, that's why we're here. This is my first KRYPTON game streaming, right? I think Slim was doing a good job catching most of the KRYPTON games this season. Did say that he wasn't going to be able to make this finals date, so left it up to MSL admins for coverage, and you know what? I'm here. So go me for being able to cover this, and I'm happy to do so. I love my boys on OME Progress, and I love the league, so I'm here to support it. Karma being picked up, could be support Karma, doubtful, but maybe it's a Karma top. And Ornn Nocturne, powerful picks from Progress to end it off. I think Nocturne is going to be that lock-on CC for the Samira. Samira definitely, you know, could stack up and go for the ulti while Nocturne Fear is being tethered, but if she's unable to dash away, then, I mean, she's not really going to be able to do much. Once she gets feared, she dies, so it forces Samira into a really bad situation. And here we go. The sadness appears on my screen. It's a Nasus pick, and Nasus just wins. I've not seen Nasus lose yet. Personally, I'd kiss him got banned by the auto mod. I haven't seen Nasus lose yet. I think Nasus is low-key kind of busted, especially into the right comp. But is Nasus good here? Okay, so Nasus is going to be able to sort of free farm against the Ornn, unless it's Nasus jungle, but I'm pretty... Oh, you know what? I gotta turn off my client volume and let them know that I'm always our client. Don't wait for me. But let me get this client sound on. No one wants to hear my little things going off in the background. Yeah, I'm interested to see where these people are going, right? Where are these... It's mainly Evo Shade got this interesting comp. It could be Swain Samira bot lane. It could be Swain Karma bot lane. Could be, honestly, or wait, Swain Karma bot lane. It could be Samira with any four of those champions, right? Any of those champions could be bot lane with the Samira. Likely, I actually don't know, right? I think the best is Maokai for sure, but it doesn't look like it's going to be Maokai. Maokai jungle, Nasus top, Swain mid, Karma support. Interesting. You run the Samira mid and you put Swain Karma into Taric. It could be huge. It could be a practice strat they were waiting to run this entire time and just baited them into it, you know? Anyway, I mean, you see the pro draft on the screen, and we're gonna see the live draft in the client right now, and I'll introduce everybody because we want to know who's playing tonight. I mean, who is playing tonight? I don't even know who's playing tonight. That's probably a problem. But here we go. Who do we got? On the side of OME Progress, we do have EXA Justin in the top lane. We got Alpha in the jungle, King Clifford in mid, Wildcard at ADC with the support Skittles. We got, for the side of Evo Shade, Violet King, obviously on TSM, so pro player here in the top lane. I'm sorry, that's probably not true, but you know. But then we got the four Evo players, Shine in the jungle, Vlara in the mid, Magic at AD carry, and Fortress Door at support. I believe all the starters are playing for both teams. Nothing weird going on tonight, meaning it's going to be a fair battle. And these are the top two teams, so I mean, it should be a little spicy. I expect it to go at least 4 games. If it's a 3-0, well, someone came out strong tonight. You know, someone was very prepared. But, all right, it looks pretty standard. It is going to be Samira Karma bot lane for Evo Shade, unless they decide to swap around and do some fun stuff. And it will be King Clifford on the Seraphine mid. They took away the Syndra, and King Clifford's kind of been playing just one of those two for a lot of the games that I've seen. So, if this is successful for OME Progress, maybe they gotta ban away the Seraphine too. But Seraphine Taric is scary, right? Taric Nocturne, that sounds scary. If they're able to pull off some dirty stun combos, pretty good stuff. Not to mention Orange synergizes well with Nocturne, and so does Seraphine. I mean, their whole comp synergizes really well with the Nocturne. I feel like a Nocturne ban would have been maybe ideal. But who foresaw this coming? I didn't. Maybe I did. I don't know. I don't really know what they've been playing. I just know some of what Clifford's been playing. I gotta beat him in in-houses, you know? Both play mid lane. On the other side, all right, Nasus top, right? I said that could be a problem. Nasus is broken. Nasus doesn't lose. And they just got some powerful picks, man. Maokai, Swain, Samira, if able to play it right? There's not that much CC. It's just like, you know, that wind slash, whatever it's called. Blade Whirl? I think it's Blade Whirl. What's it gonna block, right? You're gonna block Ornal, you're gonna block Seraphine Encore, and how are you surviving the Nocturne? But honestly, when I play Samira into a comp like this, and I feel like I just make sure I use my E to get out of Nocturne tether if Nocturne goes on me. If he doesn't, it's just free ball game. And I usually use my that Blade Whirl early to cuck the Ornn ulti. You gotta take out the Forge God ultimate. That's pretty key. Also, Samira into Taric, you can stack freely during Taric ult, so wasting your W is not a huge deal. You just kind of play around the outside and you stack during the Taric ulti. But obviously, you can't get caught. You can't get caught by the Twitch. And I mean, hopefully the Karma is enough, and maybe Nasus with her to help Samira survive. But the big thing for EVO Shade is the Samira. I feel like that's most of their damage. And on the other side, I mean, it's kind of just AD carry versus AD carries. It's a lot of utility around the ADCs, with, I guess, the Nocturne being like a secondary carry and the Nasus being a secondary carry. That's my analysis. I don't know, bro. I usually do like the Neon Helium games. These people are probably all ranked higher than me. I'm still better than all of them, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to cut back to the intermission, take a look at MVPs and All-Stars on there. You can take a look at the rest of the teams that were in the playoff bracket, and we'll be back in about 2 minutes when the game launches. Thank you all. All right, everyone, we're on the Rift for game number 1. The series is about to begin. OME Progress on blue side, EVO Shade on red. This is the KRYPTON finals, and I'm MetaShift, your caster until your solo caster until Noctisera gets to join me later. Standard 5 point from both teams. Nothing too spicy just yet. I hope you guys can enjoy my casting. It's not the best, but honestly, it's gotten pretty good. I've been casting a lot lately. I still need to learn all of the abilities. Wildcard was hiding on the Twitch. Get some damage off on Magic. And might be able to force that recall. I'm not going to do too much. It's not like this Twitch gets to stack any sort of money off that, but Fortress Store will get to stack some money on mid lane. Same with Vlara. And they're going to force a late recall from Clifford. Clifford's going to miss a couple CS there in the mid lane. Maybe use TP to get back. Some interesting things that I've noticed already. Longsword start for the Twitch. Comet on the Seraphine mid. And Ghost on the Nocturne. I do like the Ghost. I think that's honestly more beneficial than Flash sometimes. But does leave the Nocturne vulnerable when getting caught in the jungle. Into something like Maokai shouldn't be an issue. Skittles and Wildcard looking already. Fortress Door going to be forced to flash, but the return fires a lot of damage on Skittles. Fortunately, some health pots and a level 2 probably will give Skittles some healing. Maybe not, because East start might go W second. But they do need to concede some minions in the bot lane, so honestly a good start for EVO Shade. Clifford did not TP back, but it doesn't look like he missed a single minion. Made it back just in time. Already a little spicy. OME starting off really aggressive there in the bot lane, and you know, EVO's playing it back pretty well, you know. And Magic and Fortress Door, they're gonna get the level 2 here, and it is very respected by Wildcard and Skittles. They're actually down a lot of CS. 1 CS on the Twitch thus far. Waves coming in, but unable to get much. Really good CS denial early in the game. Thanks for doing this. That Evo Magic guy is definitely really hot. Evo Magic got some love in the chat. This is a Samira game, right? I mean, not too much CC. You have a lot of utility on your team. We'll see if Evo Magic's able to do a lot here. We do see Shine creeping down into the lane bushes, no wards, and they're gonna get in there, right into the front bush. Wildcard and Skittles, they're not gonna know he's there. See if they walk into it. Flash and cleanse available for Wildcard, but burning these summoner spells here would be really nice. They're both playing it safe, and they're gonna have their jungler coming down here too. Alpha spotted on the ward. Will they play into the 3v3? Fortress Door level 2, Magic level 2 as well. They have level advantages on all 3 members. OME is going to take it. Fortress Door in some trouble. No flash available. The stun will land from the Taric. Alpha and Wildcard going down a little low. Level 2 Samira turning the fight around. Now Shine's in the front line going down way down. Going to go down first. Kill picked up by Alpha, and a second picked up by Wildcard. Meanwhile, a solo kill in the mid lane. King Clifford goes down, but I mean, that was a level 4 Nocturne and both level 3 bot laners for OME against, you know, a level 3 Maokai and both level 2 bot laners. Just level advantage on all 3 members is going to get them the win there in that 3v3. And, you know, that really helps the Twitch, who was basically unable to CS. Some noodle fight clap action in the top lane. Thank you, directed camera. Good job, Justin and Violet King. You guys are doing great. We love to see it. Justin fighting here in the minion wave. Has to be careful. Didn't get much for the solo. Like, we didn't see much of that solo kill in mid. Both mid laners did use flash. And it's kind of interesting. I mean, I don't really see Seraphine and Swain fighting that much, but I guess they do. Wildcard using the Taric and the Invis, right, to land the stun, but now in trouble. Magic going all the way in. Do they have the damage? Magic has the damage. Skittles looking for a return kill, not going to find it. So even though he got that first, well, actually it wasn't first blood on the Twitch, but even though they got that first kill in bot lane, Evo Magic able to pick it back. Oh no, actually Fortress Store was able to get it. But Evo bot lane does pull a kill back in the bot lane. 2-2 in kills on the map. First blood gold gives OME the lead in gold overall. Looks like first dragon's gonna be a Hex Tech. And, I mean, that's the only objective right now to worry about. These bot lanes just walk into lane and fight. Oh my god. If that Taric stun would have landed, that would have been death. For sure. Vlara and Clifford duking it out while both junglers are hovering nearby. Clifford was trying to set that up for Alpha. Meanwhile, Vlara doing the same, trying to set up for Shine maybe in the mid lane, forcing the fight, but nothing's gonna come of it. Some vision. Defensive wards from Evo, a little bit more aggressive wards from OME. Able to spot Fortress Door over the wall. And the CS advantage and kill advantage in the jungle is a little concerning right now, but this is a Maokai jungle. Definitely not the slower clear, and probably going to be more useful. But then again, in drafts, talking about how big the Nocturne pick is, it synergizes with literally every single champion on the team. Just the paranoia, blocking vision for Encore, for Call the Forge God, for Twitch, Spray and Pray. And then again, Taric can combo that stun right off the Nocturne ulti, the engaged portion. And I think that's pretty cool. And we'll see if they're able to pull it off, because it's not like it's hard, but it's still just cool. I think it's cool. And the Nocturne's here, level 6 immediately, and there's a stun on the combo, just what I was talking about. Alpha going in, they do get the fear on the Fortress Door, but no kills just yet. Evo Magic trying to return fire. Evo Shine down here as well. I probably don't need to say the Evo part. And now we do have a 3v3. Only level 6 is the Nocturne, and the Paranoia was already burned, but they do land the combo summoners. All summoners being used from Magic and Fortress Door, except for that Samira Flash that was not available. Wildcard hiding, looking for something. OME is going to take this pressure on the map to look for that first dragon. Again, it's the Hex Tech Drake. Still up, like, more than first blood gold now. CS leads in the jungle probably are what's going to do it. And OME will secure the Hex Tech Drake. And they'll keep their 1,000 gold lead for now. So now it's probably going to get a little boring, right? The dragon's off the map. I see Alpha's camps are all up. So Nocturne really looking to full clear. Maybe drop a ward on Herald. Might even just rush the Herald and then go back for the full clear. Knowing that Evo might not really be able to leave their lanes for this. Maokai just took a recall. I don't know if they saw it. Looks like most of the vision for OME bot side is gone now. But they pull, you know, bot lane up for the Herald. You have both Wildcard and Skittles here. Definitely going to be uncontested from Evo Shade. Herald secured, picked up by the Nocturne. And the lane swap will happen. Justin has to deal with Samira Karma on the Ornn. Just got to deal with this matchup. Probably gonna be okay. I don't see them diving the Ornn. We'll see if these rotations really pay off for OME progress or not. So far, so good. They're kind of freeing up Alpha to do the full clear top side. Doesn't look like Alpha's gonna go bot side just yet. Making some rotations up here. They spot Shine here. So 2v2 for now. Paranoia probably coming soon. Wildcard gets withered. Gonna cleanse it. A nice Terricle means they can tower dive. Alpha's going for even more. And the Twitch poison into the... What is that called? Contaminate? Rend? I don't know. Rend is Callista. Is gonna find the kill on Violet King. Wildcard now 2-1. About to be 3-1. Oh my god. And the Herald being used. They are funneling this Twitch. Wildcard gets so much gold off of this. And I actually want to press the button now. Are they going to get the full tower? They're going to go for it. I think they'll get it. It's just going to take a long time. But looking at the gold, right? Samira, Evo Magic just sitting here farming. You know, going to be almost 1,000 down. Not quite 800 gold. Now 1,000, right? Going to be 1,000 gold down when you're just 0-0-1 farming on ADC. It's a little bit of sad, right? I mean, that sucks. But not over yet. Just a lot of resources and gold funneled onto the Twitch. And you can just see what OME's plan is for... what their game plan is for game 1. And it's working. And I think Evo needs to find that shutdown and get some gold in the pocket of this Samira. For sure. Is it still 1,000 gold? It really just is. It's 900, a little less than 850. 850 gold difference. I mean, 3 kills is basically that, right? But all the tower gold and stuff helps. 20 CS down too. The sacrifice was the CS. Alright, looking at the map here, Skittles being really aggressive, kind of walking into the 1v3 jungle moment, right? Has Wildcard shadowing Invis and Alpha with Paranoia up in the area. This is the next dragon. It's a Mountain Drake spawning here in 45 seconds. And I know OME wants it, and it looks like EVO wants it as well. Blade of the Ruined King Twitch. No mythic yet for Samira. I think EVO Magic really needs... It almost has it. 50 gold. Really needs the mythic for this dragon fight. I think if they can get the recall off, it would be super beneficial, but not going to have the time. And that might mean give or throw the game right here. Or maybe win without it. Just be better. Skittles, Alpha, and Wildcard walking up the river. They're going right on to Shine. They didn't fully commit, but they scare him away. They clear out some vision. And even Justin's down here for the dragon. Evo is the call to give. It looks like it. 4-on-5 without mythics is probably not the move. And they do make the right call. They leave their Nasus up there in the top lane stacking. And Shine's just going to hover around for the dive here. Alpha sniffing it out. Not going to commit to it just yet. Going to go back for the Scuttle Crab. OME gets a lot of vision down here in the bot side of the map. And we don't get Scuttle timer, or Scuttle, Rift Herald timer. Why not? It's like a plate picked up there on Violet King. Even in CS, you can check the dog stacks. What's the doggy at? Oh, hello. 234 at 14 minutes. On par for your 400 at 20. Which is pretty good. Pretty normal, pretty standard. Nothing too outrageous just yet, but about to pick up some more CDR. Yeah, I got all of them. Got the Claw Fields, the Kindle Gem, the Boots, and the Sheen to help out as well. So this is where Violet King's really going to start stacking. Wildcard showing up with the Sun from the Taric into the Encore. Going to flash away as Vlar to stay alive. And now they're going to turn it back on OME. Nature's Grass comes through, but the Paranoia and the Taric ulti are going to scare Evo away for now. And the Paranoia still goes under turret. Call the Forge God as well. It's 5v3, and they're going for the dive. Vlar doing so much damage, pulling everyone under turret. Now OME's on the run. No one dies just yet. Everyone lives. Clifford getting pulled back in. Huge plays from Vlara. And Violet King running down Alpha. Running down Wildcard. D. Kane can't do much just yet. And it's actually insane that double Enchanter, right? All of OMEs will survive after making such an aggressive play that almost backfired. Thanks to Vlara, huge plays on the Swain. And now they're looking for the Herald, but OME doesn't want to give it up. They face check, and Skittles almost goes down. Flash burned. Herald will need to be conceded here to EVO. Shade. They're going to pick that up, right? Maybe? Oh my god, they're scared. They don't know. I mean, I can see more than they can. Wildcard. Which moment? Is Wildcard gonna sniff it out? Gonna go invisible and check it out? Nah. Just gonna sit top. Maybe wait for a pick, wait for the wave. Really well played by EVO. They get back into the game a little bit, you know, they find some breathing room, they find the Rift Herald. They'll be able to use that to pick up maybe another turret or break open mid, right? Get some damage on mid. They do lose a bot turret here, it looks like. And we lose one. He goes down. Looks like Tarek DC'd, but is already back. What is the ultimate that I'm missing? Cosmic Radiance, but Paranoia into the Encore, but the Encore gets Blade World, so that's not going to come through, and Magic will survive. A really good use of the slash to block that projectile, and you know, combo was stopped. They stopped that dive from happening. And right now, it's only 4 kills to 2. They're down some gold, but EVO is playing a sort of scaling game. They're just waiting for, you know, the right power spike, the right moment. It's probably going to be in a minute on this dragon. They have, hopefully, what, a Dirk now or something? No, just some... Oh, wow. Samira seems very underfarmed, a little bit behind somehow. Yeah. For free farming, I feel like Samira needed to be... like, I don't know, 30 more CS, probably have a Dirk or components to Whisper or full Whisper. I'm looking for ways that they win the team fight, and I'm putting it on the Samira that needs just more item. This Twitch here is gonna pick up you know, Kraken Slayer next, and just seems very far ahead of the Samira. But right now, you know, it's Shield Bow versus Ruin King, and we'll see if EVO is able to do anything. Samira does have a level advantage, level 10, definitely wants level 11. They're already looking. They engage on Magic. Oh my god, so many things being thrown at the Samira. Able to get out, but goes down to the wild card. Spray and pray. Vlara coming in the back line. This is a huge Swain ulti. Demonic Extension. It's burning everyone. Still wild card is going. Oh my god, nobody's dying. King Clifford with the heals and the shields on the Seraphine. And no one dies yet again for OME. They're able to just walk on out, and they head over to the dragon. Why does the Swain look like it's doing so much but not doing anything at all? Can't pick up a kill, but can get them all down really low. OME picks up their 3rd Drake, putting them at soul point for the Ocean Soul. Six kills now. 6 kills for Wildcard on the Twitch. Huh. Vlara. I like Vlara better. It's probably wrong. Trying to think. We're gonna go with Vlara. But yeah, I mean, EVO Vlara is definitely the most exciting player on EVO this series, this game 1, I should say. Shine showing up here. Wildcard was invisible. Now they're on the run. Paranoia coming in on Fortress Door. Oh, actually, no, sorry, on Magic. Magic able to survive. Encore hits. Fortress Door and Shine. Magic still kiting backwards. Seraphine will finally go down. Violet King picks up a kill, the only kill. Onto Alpha. Do they have any ultimates available? OME, no ultimates available. Demonic Ascension available for Vlara, but can Vlara survive the damage that the Twitch is putting out? Probably not. Not going to look for any sort of fight here. Where it's a 3-for-1 on the map for OME, and they're looking at Baron without their jungler. Alpha will be able to get there eventually. Violet King back on stacking duty. We're a little over 20 minutes, so we should see over 400 stacks. We do not. We only see 340. It's a little rough, honestly. I think that's not good enough. Maybe Nasus is, you know, not what I thought, but I think 400 at 20 was always the mark that I knew. It's like 400 at 20 and then like 600 at like 27 and 800 at 30. If you don't have like 800 stacks at 30 minutes, then I don't know. You better be super fed. Not saying it's easy to farm when you're behind and there's a lot of stuff going on, but the two items are picked up by this Twitch. Got the, you know, the Kraken Slayer and the Blade of the Ruin King. Wildcard's going to be hitting really hard. They have a lot of shields. Seraphine, Taric. They have some healing as well. I feel like, they don't really have anyone who can get Serpents. Samira could get Serpents instead of Collector. But LDR is definitely going to be the move. I see the Vamp Scepter. I don't think that's good. I think it was just, it's just LDR next item. But Magic does hit level 11. Gonna have that tier 2 ultimate. And that's when Samira starts really hurting. Has been playing the fights well. Kiting back from the Nocturne. Making it hard for Alpha. And has Flash and Cleanse for the next fight. Talking about Magic. Violet King and Justin. Noodle fighting here on the side. While OME looks to you know, bait a Baron fight or start the Baron. Wildcard Invis. The root lands on Vlara. Paranoia coming in onto the Swain. Swain getting bursted immediately, goes right down. And the Encore will pick up Fortress Door as well. A huge Encore from Clifford. Evo Magic wasn't even on the map. Back for the BF sword, meaning Evo Shade members may be out of position or something. I mean, you gotta wait for your Samira before you can put yourself in a position where you're gonna fight. Really well played by OME to go at that exact moment. And they're gonna pick up a Baron here, it looks like. And I don't know, things are gonna start to get out of hand. They have Baron 50 seconds before the Ocean Soul. And if they get Baron and Soul, especially Ocean Soul, I mean, they could probably just look for an end. All that healing and shielding with Taric, Seraphine, and Ocean Soul, I feel like you just walk it down mid. This is only game 1 in a best of 5, and I may be calling it a little early, but it doesn't look good for Evo Shade. However, definitely some signs of some powerful picks. I do like the Swain. I think Vlara's been doing some hot stuff this game. Unfortunately, it just seemed like slightly not enough, right, in the fights. A little bit more damage from the Swain, maybe like first blood or an extra kill. They get the solo kill on Clifford early, but with a little bit more gold, maybe Swain 1v9. Not this time, however. Ocean Soul, 5k, 4k, 3k, about to be handed over to OME Progress. They pick up the Ocean Soul. Evo Shade gonna take a mid turret, get an objective bounty, and oh, they're staying on the map. This is an engage if I've ever seen one. OME, will they pull the trigger? Nature's Grass, it looks like Evo's pulling the trigger. It doesn't land on anyone, and now they're pinched between all 5 members of OME. Wildcard picking off Fortress Door, but now in trouble, flashing out. Call the Forge God and Paranoia come through, and Evo is all split up. Cosmic Radiance will be the end. More ultimates come out. Violet King's gonna go down. Oh, okay. Does get the shutdown on Wildcard. But all 4 members of OME remain, and it's just this little old Maokai, EVO Shine, the last man standing to prevent this push. I mean, I think, what, OME gets the inhib mid here. They're going to take a reset. But wow, they really forced EVO just to scramble, and EVO had no clue what to do after that. I mean, Nature's Grass miss, and they have nowhere to go. They were running after Alpha. Alpha just, you know, waits for everyone to be in position. They combo the ultis. And death timers are still too short here at 25 minutes, so not going to get the inhibitor. Why is my phone going off? Not going to get the inhibitor, but, you know, they'll get that inhib turret. And they're just going to scale even more. It's talking about scaling. I mean, they have Ornn and Double Enchanter. I feel like the game's kind of already just always been doomed for EVO if they got behind. And the snowballing Twitch, I'd say, was definitely a good win con for OME. Now, Violet King did get that shutdown earlier, picks up Frozen Heart, which is going to be good, as we just see the Ornn ornament onto that Kraken Slayer. It's also on the Liandry's, so what is this? Liandry's Lament and Wormfall. Dude, why? Why do they name it the? I can't even pronounce these things. Wormfallen Sacrifice instead of Kraken Slayer. Liandry's Lament. I don't know. Forgefire Crest is easy. That's the only one. But you know, they're challenging my vocabulary, and I don't like it. I'm not intelligent. I didn't get taught these things. Man, I had to chug some water. A fun and active game though here. Game 1. Both these teams definitely look like they're coming out fighting. OME having the advantage here. Likely to win, unless they throw it. We could see some big Nasus Samira things. Be cool. We haven't seen much from those two. Violet King did get the shutdown on Wildcard in the last fight. And Vlara wasn't even in it, who has been probably the scariest member of EVO. Paranoia onto Fortress Door. Gonna get one shot. Still alive for now, but a 4-man encore from King Clifford. Gotta make it hype, even though they're clearly super far ahead. Big encore from the Paranoia. They can't even see it. They're gonna get hit by it. And Evo Magic here on the run from Alpha. Nowhere to go. No sums available. Gonna get feared up. Gets over the wall, the gate, but it's not enough. Vlara goes in. 1v4. Teammates aren't there to help. Another Tether Fear. Going down to King Clifford. And OME looking to end it all right here in game number 1. They find another pick on EVO Shine. And Violet King, last man standing. 3-item. Picks up Anathema's Chains. Running in right onto Wildcard. Maybe gets the Wither down, but 1v5. Just kidding. 2v5. Fortress Doors here. A cleanse from Wildcard. You're not withering me today. The Frozen Heart's still going. Violet King's still going. Eventually gonna fall. And OME Progress will take game number 1 here in the KRYPTON Finals. I think I would love to be in a relationship with that Evo Magic guy. He might need it after that game now. Exciting game 1. And we'll look at the post game. And what else? Why is music playing, bro? We'll look at the post game here. What's the damage? I mean, how much we cost now? Oh, I gotta move this over too. Got stuff that's not lined up. A little bit better. Post game is not on my screen. Overwolf running is actually topping the damage charts. King Clifford on the Seraphine. What? And Vlara on the Swain. I mean, it's not too much of a surprise for Vlara on the Swain to be topping damage charts. It's surprising that Fortress Door was able to out damage Samira, but this is the Samira into Nocturne effect. You're forced to kind of play kite and run away from Nocturne until your team can re-engage, and there was never really a re-engage option for the side of EVO. They started the game behind, and they were always on the run in fights, and you know, well played by OME. Like I said, when they flopped their bot lane, who I think Twitch was already 2-1 or 1-0, or maybe, but Twitch already had a kill. But they flopped their bot lane, flipped their bot lane towards top. They take the Rift Herald, they pick up a bunch of kills because they force Evo into a bad fight. And after that, I mean, the Twitch is huge, has 1,000 gold advantage over Samira, even though down 20 CS and even down like half a level of XP. But you do see it in the MVPs. The MVP is wild card for the entire division and for this game, maybe, unless you want to give it to Clifford. But wild card was definitely funneled all of the resources, and that's how OME likes to play. And we'll see if Evo Shade's able to figure out a counter to that playstyle. Let me update the game standings, and we'll be back for game number 2. Progress was on blue side that time, so maybe Evo Shade takes blue this time.
This who I am. There's nowhere to go but up on my pedestal. But is that the truth? It takes me as high as I want it to. Little by little, I'm chipping away, shaping my future. I see it in waves. No longer anchored by my fears. Even though I see them, I'ma keep on climbing. Look at all I'm finding.
that kill participation, a ton of that kill XP, just by being there for the fights and buffing up the Twitch. So very strong mid-bot pairing in the Seraphine and Twitch constantly. Being able to open up with that spray and pray after the Encore is just a massive combo. And banning out the Ornn and the Taric, so not letting them get any part of the last comp in this back draft.
Not allowed to run it back. Yuumi is available if they still want to do some sort of double enchanter, but it might be the Heimerdinger support.
Come on, do it, come on, man. We've seen this a little bit in pro. It's a bit of a meme, but I'll be damned if it isn't fun to watch.
Oh wow, it's actually going to be the
Yuumi.
Yuumi.
Going for the Yuumi.
That is expected, but the Heimerdinger would have been cool if Skittles pulled it out. So Skittles on the Yuumi, I mean, that's a little bit different than Taric, but still going to be paired well with the Twitch. They're really looking for synergy, and maybe this is what they've been practicing. Pretty cool.
Really going for the double enchanter here for the Yuumi. Zilean probably going to be mid is interesting with the Malphite top lane, and you know, Evo Shade going for a lot of scaling, but I don't know if you really want to let this team scale. The Yuumi Seraphine pretty much given free roam early game. Not a lot of pressure on them, especially with the Shyvana. Not a very strong ganker, no hard CC, not a ton of damage until 6 either.
Yeah, it's definitely not looking like you want to match up to the scaling, but that's why the Yuumi pick was so good. You pick.
Oh, and then collecting the Jace instead. Okay.
Okay, this could be better.
Okay, I can see this. This is probably going to end up being a poke comp. Some AP on the Shyvana is going to help the Jace as well. Really looking to poke them out, eat through those heals, eat through the mana pool and some of their resources before actually needing to engage. Aphelios, Lulu, and Zilean still very good at the disengage, so really want to play one of those long-range comps. And there we see the Sejuani backing up some engage that is desperately needed for progress. Really, it's just running at them right now. Sejuani is going to give them that Glacial Prison, some of the tools to actually force fights.
Yeah, Sejuani, does that beat Jason top lane? Probably. It's probably pretty hard.
Sejuani doesn't really lose any lanes. I mean, again, Jace kind of wins every lane if you're good, but, you know, this is not pro play, this is not Korea. Sejuani can definitely put a dent into Jace if Jace messes up. If he uses his knockback too early, Sejuani goes in and he really has no way out. So definitely going to be a bit of a skill matchup for the Jace. Going to have to play that pretty well.
Yeah, I don't really hate Evo Shade's comp, though. I think it's possible. I like it. I think that what the plan was is, okay, we know they're going double enchanter. We see Seraphine Yuumi. That's why we went Lulu Aphelios, and we're going to slap a Zilean on it. Zilean's not really like an enchanter like Seraphine is, but Zilean paired with Shyvana and Jace, I mean, that could be something. I don't hate it. I'm usually a fan of Shyvana with Orianna. I like that a little bit more, but I feel like Zilean's actually a better pick here. What are your thoughts on that? What do you think Orianna would have been better or worse?
I actually think Orianna would have been better. I think it gives them a little bit more team fight pressure. Right now, I think what we're looking at is they're really relying on Jace and Shyvana to put in a lot of work with the poke, so that when the fight actually starts, Aphelios can just 200 years through the team comp and melt them using that Zilean, using that Lulu, because by the time progress engage, there's really nothing Shade can do about it. Between the final chapter, the Encore, the Glacial Prison, Twitch opening up with the spray and pray, and hell, just Udyr running at you through your backline is very hard to stop. I think it's Evo Shade doesn't really have a way to negate that, to block it. The best they can do is use Zilean to revive someone and use Lulu to knock someone up, but if either of them get hit, it's pretty much over.
Yeah, they definitely can't let Twitch get fed, and even still later in the game, I mean, they don't have that much. They don't have that much CC to stop the Twitch, and they have to break through Udyr, Sejuani, and Encore and Yumiel to get on the Twitch. So they're definitely gonna have to figure it out, and we'll see how it goes. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're already in the client draft. I can take a peek over that.
Yeah, they're working on it right now.
Yeah. Oh, and a dodge. Well, on that note, I mean, probably just see you guys on the Rift. Yeah, I mean, we'll get back in about 3+ minutes.
waste times from the small things and the short flings. So I do no strings, flashing back, seeing black, heart attack when you smile at me. So I try and keep my distance, no commitments. I'm indifferent, and you're no different. I let you go, cause I know that it won't ever work for me. The side effects of loving left inside my head, they're all I have, they got me bad. I've given up on wanting more, been hurt before, can't get attached, I'm over that. Post-traumatic love disorder, gotta confess I'm really messed. My heart is broken out of order, you should run while you can. Post-traumatic love disorder, gotta confess I'm really messed. My heart is broken out of order, so you should run while you can. So you should run while you can. You tell me that you're not like the other guys, but I see those eyes. Here come the white lies. Let me down, but I won't be around, and that's fine with me. I've been there, done that, I won't go back. It's a hard pass, cause it won't last. Fool me once, fool me twice, on the side, put the shame on me. The side effects of loving left inside my head, they're all I have, they got me bad. I've given up on wanting more, been hurt before, can't get attached, I'm over that. Post-traumatic love disorder, gotta confess I'm really messed. My heart is broken out of order, you should run while you can. Post-traumatic love disorder, gotta confess I'm really messed. My heart is broken out of order, so you should run while you can.
Hello everyone, and welcome back. This is game number 2, starting it off. We got Evo Shade on blue side this time, OME Progress on red. OME Progress leads 1-0 in the series. And they did get that Seraphine and Twitch again, and they're ready to use it. Both teams running out there for that 5-point. I'm Meta Shift. Joining me, Noctis Sarah.
Hello there.
Hello there. General Kenobi. Alright, so... what did I need to fix? Because something looks wrong. Okay. Sorry. I broke something. So yeah, I mean, we talked a little bit more about these giraffes, but... it is press the attack Shyvana with Ignite. So probably going to be like the tanky Shyvana into the demonic. Definitely going to want some poke damage on those fireballs.
Yeah, definitely. Would not be surprised to see Nashers maybe if they're going PTA, but
Yeah.
wild card though. Getting
Wild
sneaky.
card and Skittles looking for something, maybe just the
I don't think they
ward.
saw him.
And
Okay,
they're just gonna
then
get that ward on the red.
And both ADCs starting longsword. This is something I really like to see. Especially in competitive, I'm not really a Doran's fan, especially when in a lane like this, you're really not getting any value. Wow! Okay, I thought they were gonna go for that.
Getting some early poke. That's already 2 Yumi Qs landing, right? Riding on Clifford up in the mid lane, getting some gold. What's Skittles at already? 60 gold already. That might have been three Yumi Qs already.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, and another one.
Yeah.
And another proc. 100 gold. Let's go. He's rich.
Skittles, most gold in the game right now. Best player. ever. Actually, is it? Yeah, actually most gold in the game right now. I mean, that's one way to play Yuumi, right? They don't have much to stop Yuumi. Obviously, with Polymorph, I think you could put Yuumi on the cooldown, but
Yeah, definitely.
level 2
And
advantage.
looking for some aggression, just getting more poke off though. Not a lot you can do, no hard CC in this lane, so mostly just going for some damage right now.
Yeah, I'm wondering like what is actually going to happen in this game because, like you said, bot's probably going to be farming. I know Skittles and Wildcard play aggressive nonstop all game, especially when they have the wards down for it. But where's that first blood going to be?
Yeah.
Well, I'm asking you, where do you think?
I'd say, maybe top side. Justin getting a bit low. Shine's pathing up there. He is going for the full clear. However, now he just realized Alpha stole the blue, so gonna be blueless taking the Gromp. We'll see if he paths up to Justin, though. He should know that Alpha is on the bottom side of the map with this. There's really no way Alpha hangs around here, so should be able to get a free gank off. Justin does have it warded, though.
Yeah, level 3 advantage. Fortress Door walking up, getting some poke, but Wildcard and Skittles aren't really afraid. They're actually going to turn it around, look for something. Level 2 versus level 3. Not winning this trade.
Nope. Good bit of damage on both. No kills coming out, though. And the ward from Clifford actually spotting out Shine on his way down. Alpha's going to go for it. No? Just contesting it. Yuumi shows up.
Yeah,
Could be a fight here. Shine and Vlara rotating early, looking for it. Magic and Fortress collapsing.
Yeah, Alpha goes in, onto Shine. The damage is there, but 1v4 now gets rooted up. And boom, first blood goes over to Shine on that Shyvana. They pick
Your team
Alpha.
is not there, buddy.
They pick Alpha in the river. So what happened there, Shine got that top scuttle, immediately rotates down for bot because the blue buff was gone. And Alpha skips blue to fight it, but OME doesn't win.
Yeah, too late on the rotation. The bot lane rotation comes in early, and while the Yuumi was there, Vlara got the free rotate. Clifford not really contesting it. Wildcard now, though. Magic had to flash.
Yeah, they almost had the damage to get in and out there. I feel like Wildcard probably could have committed and flashed out. Magic could have maybe cleansed that ignite. And maybe some heals, some shields
I
from
don't know.
Lulu.
I think
Maybe there's, it's dangerous.
I think going into Shine, yeah, exhaust from Lulu as well. Like,
yeah, some's from Lulu. Not great, but it was close. I mean, they almost kill Magic there. They get the flash, and now knowing that Shine has that 1-0 advantage, EVO is just staring right at that dragon. It is a Cloud Drake, but they want it. They want the extra resistances. They want to snowball the Shyvana. They first pick Shyvana. They want to snowball this.
Yeah, Shyvana even ping her smite right now. Just checking it out, making sure that
Ooh, top lane.
stays one way. Oh,
A lot of damage.
Low.
Hasn't recalled yet. Violet King did get the recall. Justin's gonna look for it right now.
Yeah, and does have the TP if they want to make something happen and run by. Violet, though, looking to freeze, and that could be dangerous if Justin doesn't break it.
Yeah, well, if Alpha doesn't break it. Both solo laners using their teleports to get back to lane. Shine running down a Yuumi right now. Skittles alone gonna get back to Alpha after getting some poke off. EVO wants to do this dragon. It's currently uncontested. Wildcard coming from base. Clifford rotating over.
Alpha does hit 4, asks the blue buff for some mana.
Oh, is OME gonna fight this?
Fight it. Lara has his ults, but so does Clifford.
Wow, everyone
Sending
gets
it
rooted up.
encore
They
hit.
get the encore on 2. Alpha goes in. They take down 1, but the Zillion ult will keep him alive. Alpha's still going, though. It's eventually going to fall, and they pick up 2 more. Clifford on the Seraphine with the double kill. And Wildcard will find one as well. They contest the dragon. They put it to a stop. Clifford picks up a double kill. Huge Seraphine plays.
Yeah, definitely big. Obviously, the Zillion ult can save 1, but I think once Clifford saw that route, saw them all backing out, perfectly lined up, the encore hits, and the fight's just wrapped up from there. Wildcard doesn't even need the spray and pray. Just get some good damage out. Now, Justin. If he got that stun, I think he kills as well with the ignite. That was a bit scary. Shine, though.
Yeah, Shine showing up in the top lane. Justin could be dead. No flash available. But Violet King a little bit too far away. Justin's actually toying with Shine, looking like it's gonna start hitting him. But that first dragon might be lost now when Shine shows top. OME's right on it.
Lara's looking, gonna show up on the ward. They know he's low, can't really do anything here. Clifford walking into the pit. Ooh, might look for Valera though. Nope, just some damage. Not even.
Yeah, they're gonna have to play for Alpha Smite. It's coming up soon. It is a 450. But no one from EVO is gonna be able to steal this away. Okay.
While this is all going on, Shine on the top side, getting back what he lost in the first place.
Yeah.
So he might get found. Alpha's going fast. He's gonna find him on the Raptors.
There's really no top laner here, but Clifford's on the map and ready to rotate. Shine has Blast Plant available. Are they gonna be able to catch? They will not.
Ooh, hits the cone. And I think really Alpha had to stun early, go get the Blast Cone, but Shine gets out with the CS, with the steal. Very nice so far.
People have just, they DC for like a second and they're immediately back.
Yeah, usually that's like the mini DCs. That happened to what, Skittles last game, I think?
Yeah.
Weird. But yeah, we see the Seraphine. Oh,
I guess there was a pause, maybe?
I guess there was a quick pause, but we're back in game. Nothing happening so far. Really just going for the Herald right now. Really uncontested as well.
Violet King standing ground, looking really strong on the Jace. I'm excited to see where this goes later on in the game. EVO's not very far behind with the gold. They didn't get the dragon, but they do pick up Herald just now. And even though the Herald's already gone, OME still rotating their bot lane up. Interesting. We'll see if this still works for them. They did it last game, but yeah, they did the early lane swap last game for the Herald, but Herald's gone. Maybe they already committed to it and it's just too late to pull back.
Yeah, it seems like Justin's backing now on this wave, though, with full HP and mana, so probably going to rotate again. Clifford right now as well has all the stacking items, has his Lost Chapter, his Tear, his Dark Seal, really playing for that scaling and those stacking. Yeah,
I mean, Clifford's massive, right? We can take a look at the gold. It's rough. And even Wildcard has the advantage yet again on the ADC role against the other ADC. And this time, even up in CS, they immediately swapped away from that flip. OME was able to push out both bot and top and take the cheater recalls and flip it back. So I guess it was for the Herald, but they, kind of
it goes down
too late.
Before,
yeah, too late. But Magic and Fortress Store actually came up here to match, so now still flipped, and this might be good for OME. A little bit of a bait. Wildcard and Skittles all inning on Violet King. Damage comes through. Shine over the wall. Wildcard remains alive thanks to the heals from the Yuumi. And now Alpha and Skittles maybe looking for some damage on Shine. But Shine's looking okay. Looking for something.
Idea. Oh, and those
damage.
Big shock blasts.
And this is early game poke, man. This is not even what this Jace and Shyvana are going to do later.
Violet King, though, looking for it. Flashing in. Not going to get anything, though. Tries to get to the skies, jump on Wildcard, but he misses, hits a minion. No damage to follow up, and the flash over the wall means you have no escape. Free kill for OME.
Yeah, I mean, Violet King was definitely kind of forced that.
Alpha,
Clifford and Alpha now get Shine as well with the mid-rotation. Where are the MIA pings? I don't know.
And they tried to donate it over to Clifford there, but Alpha's Phoenix stance takes it instead.
Yeah, and it kind of similar story last game. OME, they get down low, but they never die. They know their limits, and they're playing it super well. But just, I mean, Violet King, I mean, Wildcard used Flash and Ghost there to not die, I guess, but...
I mean, yeah, but, I mean, Violet King also flashed Ignite going down from Shine. It's rough when you don't get anything off that except some sums, and... While they might not have it back in time for Dragon, I don't think maybe the Ghost, I don't think it matters. I think the lead you get out of that, a full Bork already coming out for Wildcard. And if they can set up properly, this drag should be theirs. But Clifford now...
Yeah, Shine looking mid on Clifford. The slows from Vlara. No stun, no double bomb available, but they want to get mid prio 45 seconds until the Infernal Drake. This Drake's more important than the first one, but all Drakes are important for Shyvana. EVO still looking at them. They want the dragons. Will they be able to get it?
right now we're looking at a 66% chance at a good drag, right? It's 2 out of 3. You don't really want Ocean, but the Mountain and Hex type are both still available, and backing it up with the 6% damage from the Infernal Drake, you know, a good early Cloud for rotations as well. Progress getting this with a good soul can really put them at a significant advantage heading into the mid and late game.
Yeah,
And we can see Justin's already here, but wild card actually top. And now a Herald's being dropped bot. We'll see what happens. Alpha showing up though to back it up.
this is a 3v3. Fortress Door flashing away. Shine ulting out. Magic and Fortress Door getting run down by Alpha. Alpha not looking like he's taking any damage, but putting out so much on the run.
1 HP still out.
He's
Alpha
gonna turn
going
it.
low.
Magic's able to turn it, pick up a kill onto Alpha. Justin and Skittles running. Now, Skittles will actually finish off 1 and 2. Justin will get the other Shine.
Slow
Might
comes
fall
out. He
as
should get
well.
this. Tanking it up.
Justin will get the kill and kept alive by the Yumi with the Airy and a heal. Wow.
That's sad.
It was a little
You
sad.
really getting out with 1 HP. They're getting them all low. You think you're safe, but not even. And Wildcard, after being top for so long, just shows up to take the drag.
Yeah, Wildcard would have just came down here and killed people if they were even close, right? It wouldn't have.
Yeah, I mean, they
it was an
couldn't.
interesting
After
fight.
getting out, they had to leave.
It was very interesting, like which 3 people just fought that. It
Yeah,
was
jungle
jungle and
junglers,
bot lane
support.
versus jungle top and support. It was weird. Justin and Wildcard just flop spots. But anyway, OME picks up the second Drake, that Infernal, and Wildcard all in on Magic immediately, Gale forcing away to survive, and now Fortress Door in some trouble. Blade of the Ruin King putting out so much, but both will survive for now.
And Shine's top. I don't know if they know that. They're playing up though. They might see it. Magic. Ooh, eats a fat Yumi Q, and it's looking a bit dangerous. Justin though.
Justin, no
Nothing.
Glacial Prison, but maybe looking for a stun. Alpha's down here. They want to force bot turret.
Yeah. And they see Vlara. They know the res is available. They still might look for it though. Wildcard has no mana.
Alpha getting stunned up. Everfrost gonna be cleansed or whatever you want to call that. CC immune.
Yeah, Shine looking top, but there's really no dives to be had. The damage just isn't there for either team to blow through the resources of the other.
I'd say this game's not as clean for OME, but the insane tempo and aggression is hard to play into. Shine was on the Herald, rotates over to the play on Justin. Justin caught in the 1v2. So much damage, gets immediately popped by these two. Shine picks up the kill with the Ignite. Now in the river, Alpha might be in some trouble. Shine still in the ultimate. Gonna turn off and start up the Herald. They want the Herald. They will be conceding first 2 dragons for 2 heralds if they pick this up. I feel like that's a worth trade.
They
and
want
Evo's
to
doing good.
get it. Clifford has the Encore. They're rotating Yumi down. Twitch is coming as well. Shine has no dragon form anymore.
Wow, he's literally just doing red buff, but Clifford's able to scare them away.
Yeah, I mean, they don't see Wildcard show bot either, or the Yumi. They're going to take the tower for free, which
It's first turret.
probably should be scared. Yeah, it is good gold. Closing the gold gap, actually, from what was about a 3k gold gap, now less than 1,000.
Yeah. I mean, that's just a trade, right? If the bot lane rotated up for Herald, they would have gotten it, but they probably would have lost first turret. Instead, they're gonna get first turret and lose the Herald. Violet,
no.
King, in some trouble. Knockback used, flash used. Alpha, with the help of a Yumi, way too fast. That's an Udyr with some zoomies, and they'll pick up that kill. Easy peasy.
Wildcard opens on
Wildcard.
Vlara. No.
Chrono Shift. Chrono Shift? Yeah, is available.
Chrono Shift. I mean, yeah, he had the barrier as well. I don't think he's ever
Oh, wow.
really dying there.
Barrier Ignite right now. Unsealed Spellbook. That's some fun stuff.
Although now,
Herald being
Herald
used in
is
top.
going down. That's one already. They're going to rotate the bot side up to try and get more, make sure nothing happens, but we'll see if they want to push this in. Looks like they do want to get the second charge, but with Vlara coming up, I don't know if they can. Yeah, Magic's looking to get it. No, they're not going to overforce their hand here. Especially with Wildcard mid lane, might be actually be able to snag this mid turret.
Oh, they're leaving another wave
He's
coming.
fast.
Oh.
Nope.
Yeah, but now they just lose waves to mid and top because they They're rotating everyone. Someone should have stayed for the top wave. Violet King going to get it now. And I mean, they even lose. They get pushed in all lanes. They're gonna lose a lot of gold right here.
Yeah. And something I like to see, the Leandries on Yuumi. Don't actually think it's the play this game specifically. I think Tempest still would have been better. I don't really think you need it, but honestly, with 10 stacks Darksteel, 1-0 and 8 Yuumi is going to be threatening with an AP Mythic no matter what.
It's because the Leandry's poison stacks with No, I'm just kidding. It's not. That's not it.
No, it doesn't. It's probably the in-combat damage you get from it, but drags up in a minute. We'll see if they're going to rotate people down for this. Justin does have the TP up.
Yeah, EVO
Alpha,
Shade
not
has to set up.
afraid.
Shine going in on Alpha and Skittles. Oh, Skittles steps out, takes a lot of damage. Doesn't really matter, though. It's a Yuumi, just step right back in. And here comes the final chapter. They're looking for the engage. Alpha going in. Violet King going in the back line. Lara's here for the Chrono Shift. No one has died just yet. Big Encore hits too. In the return, I mean, it looks like OME's just running them down. It's slow, but the pain is there. Violet King's now the last man standing, and OME with an ace at 18 minutes, 5-0. Oh my god. And Seraphine heals and shields at the end just to make them all look half health. Oh my.
Yeah, I mean, 4k gold diff now, that full ace. Looking for mid, maybe looking for the tier 2. They're definitely going to get the dragon. Now just running through, taking everything, taking the jungle, the towers, making sure that EVO Shade does not have a way back in, really pushing that ace. And I mean, that was just a great fight. Dragon's Descent comes out way too early. Shine overextending. You know, Alpha's not even below 90% HP, has the Yuumi on him, and Shine is looking to go there. The tower's still up. I mean, I don't know about that one.
I think
although they're not going for drag.
Yeah, actually, there might be a little bit of a throw, overstay, bad reset from OME. They might lose their soul point. Violet King on Alpha and Skittles. Alpha and Skittles are alone. The damage isn't really there. And Clifford's in the backline coming over. One-on-one against Lara. Now Justin and Wild. This is another ace. Wild card. Watch the Twitch. Final chapter is gonna root everyone up. Here comes the Twitch. That's one. Violet King goes on, but doesn't have the damage to take him down. Chrono Shift's gonna keep him up, but Violet King will soon fall as well. A double kill for Wild card. Makes it back just in time. OME will pick up the third Drake.
Yeah, and I think you really just can't be afraid of Alpha. You need to just force the Drake there, finish it off, smite it, and try and get out. I mean, you're struggling to get there. If you take a fight, you're not winning it no matter what. You really just have to take the dragon there. And, you know, what should have been a free dragon for EVO Shade due to OME's overstay just ends up being another one fight. Both carries and the Yuumi still flawless in this game. Incredibly fed if we check the gold over here. 2k, 1.3 for the Twitch, 1.2 for the Yuumi, about 2,000, almost over for the mid lane for King Clifford. Pretty even in jungle, Shine's up by a kill, but even Justin's 1,500 up. I mean, the gold gaps across the board are just insane. And, you know, Jace looked like he had a good early game, but now, after all these lost fights, you know, you're looking 0-4 on the Jace. I mean, the Shock Vest will still hurt, sure, but when you're looking at a Seraphine and Yuumi, does that really matter? He's not doing enough right now.
Yeah, I think Violet King, you know, went on the aggression, trying to flash over the wall and find a kill on the Yuumi Twitch, and that was sort of just like the throw. Violet King could have kept farming and scaling up a little bit for 2 items, but oh my. Walking into wildcard mid, Fortress Door almost going down. Violet King tried to almost pick up wildcard. It was close, but no cigar. There, they both fall, and it's just a desperation play. Not gonna work out. OME is way too far ahead.
Yeah. And I think you just upgrade matches here. I don't really think you need Oblivion Orb on Yuumi, but that's so pedantic at this point. I mean, it's 4 and 18.
Yeah, wait,
Soul
what?
point. They're looking at a 21-minute Baron fight now. TP coming out from Justin.
Oh,
King Clifford
Encore
flashes.
Flash! Gonna hit that onto the Zillion. Lara goes down. They're running down Shine. And I mean, everyone's gonna fall if they want to fight this. Magic's the last man standing. That's an easy Baron for OME. And You know, I didn't really get a chance to say it earlier, but what I've noticed is Evo's usually the one pulling the trigger, and then they're on the run.
Yeah.
And every time, like you said, Shine went into early and mid earlier, but when there was that 5-0 ace, Evo just needs to be a little bit more hesitant and pull the trigger on the right moments, or even just play
hell,
into OME.
Sometimes they're not even pulling the trigger. They're just sort of walking at them, seeing if they'll do anything, and then when the OME does something, they act surprised and they run away. Like you're just standing there, you're walking at them, you know, you're throwing out such minimal poke, but not actually engaging on the targets,
Yeah.
and then getting run down. I mean, even there, they're just walking up, getting a little bit of damage, and then getting run down. There was no real engage. The Dragon's Descent coming out late. Vlara, too, doesn't really get anything. No, don't do it. He has a family.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Goodbye. Maybe stepping too far forward. No. Gonna turn it right onto Magic. Goes down instantly. Shine goes down instantly. Vlara's gonna go down. Uses the chrono shift, but honestly is just dead anyway. Alpha tanks the turret for ages. Justin
Even
in the
Justin.
1v1. 2 levels
And he'll get
up.
him. Let's be real.
6-1 Sejuani against a 0-5 Jace.
Oh, he's toying with him. He's toying with him. It's depressing. I mean, hell, where the last game looked like they had some fight in them, this one really, I mean, yeah, sure, for the first 5-7 minutes, maybe? But this game just went even worse. And if you're Evo, you're really thinking on shaking up draft, shaking up the game plan, because you cannot have another game like this if you don't want to get 0-3'd.
Yeah, and to me, OME has shown their cards. They've kind of done the same thing back to back. But Evo, I mean, they still didn't find an answer for it after game 1, and I mean, now you're just gonna ban it, and it's like, what's OME gonna throw at you that you haven't seen yet, and are you ready for that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
There's no way that this team is, you know, undefeated playing the same exact comp every single game. I mean, hopefully, I think Evo is gonna force him to play something different next, but I mean, is it going to be better or worse than what we're seeing, right?
Yeah, and the reality is, you know, maybe ban the Seraphine and keep going for this Aphelios. Really, as bad as the games have gone, Magic has still stood his ground in CS in fights. And although it doesn't look it, he has played as best he could, really, with everything going on around him as, you know, a very squishy Aphelios. Vlara getting caught, though, again. I mean...
Yeah, I mean... No matter how you look at it, the game's over. Evo knows that. I think, you know, looking for desperation plays is something, but there's really no win con anymore. And
yeah, good cleanse, but it doesn't matter. Alpha again running him down. I mean, I don't think they go for soul. This is just the victory march, right?
Yeah. No strong engage against the Twitch.
Can't even pick up the wild card at the end.
Encore lands, Fortress Door, gonna survive for now. Might go down next game. OME gonna start off...
3 perfect games.
OME's gonna start off 2-0. Take a look at the post game, and I gotta update the scores. I always got my music playing. I always forget. Alright, obviously on the damage charts, Clifford doesn't win this time. Wildcard's gonna do it. Again, Twitch and Seraphine, but Skittles on the Yuumi, 15k damage. A bit impressive, I'd say. It's pretty good. It's pretty good stuff. Out damaging everyone else on the enemy team with, you know, a champion like Yuumi. Quality gameplay from the Yuumi.
Didn't even have the Magi's either.
Worth a ban? Question mark. I don't know.
I don't think so. I mean, hell, that wasn't even with Magi's. That was with what, a Putrefier? What healing are you blocking? The Eclipse?
Maybe.
I mean,
imagine
if you went Magi's, that would have been even more doomed.
What the hell? I have a huge blank spot on the page. I don't know why. It used to be there. Anyway. Sometimes we can't see stuff. Okay, well, Progress is up 2-0 in the best of 5, and now Evo Shade gets their choice if they want to take blue side yet again after losing, or if they want to go back to red that they were game 1. Not quite sure about the Shyvana first pick. They had a comp without really much engage into a Twitch. I don't know. There were signs of life at some points, but OME seems to just always win those 3v3 skirmishes and then always barely make it out alive in these fights. Maybe we'll see something different in game number 3. Any extra comments before we cut to that break, Noctisera?
There needs to be some real adaptation from Evo Shade. I mean, they have to find something that works for them. And like you said, even if you ban it out, you know, OME is just going to throw something you haven't seen before. Are you ready for that? And honestly, I think if they play around Magic, they have a real shot. Magic's been playing, you know, relatively well, been playing the fights as safe as possible, but I mean, comps like Jace and Shyvana are not going to back it up when they can just run you down with the Encore. Seraphine ban might be warranted.
Yeah. I think Seraphine ban definitely probably for game number 3. Well, maybe they take out that J4 ban. Syndra, Seraphine, Nocturne. And we'll see how OME handles that, and if they run a similar comp with the Twitch, or if they do something else. I guess we'll find out.
Calling out my name from inside the room. I can look tough, but I don't think they'll notice. The girl in the train look kinda cute, and I don't know what to say. Open all my doors, but it is hard to face the truth. So I'm trying to remember what it is I always do. When I'm with you, I can only be me. When I'm with you, I can only be me. When I'm with you, I can only be me. When I'm with you, I can only be me.
York, fall in love right now and spend all our money. Jump with me. Jump with me. I've been feeling it buzzing in my fingertips. Wanna try it out. Get lost, get far away, and do what we wanna do now. Jump with me. Jump with me. And I know the odds are always stacked against us. Even though we're young and trying to baby don't get no. And I know da 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 da. Ooh, 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 ooh,
All right, we're here with draft number 3, or game number 3, draft lull. Evo Shade did stay on blue side, Progress on red, and we do see Syndra getting banned, Nocturne getting banned. Is it going to be that Seraphine or that Twitch, or are they going to keep it? Are they not scared? Maybe they'll steal one away. They could first pick Seraphine. So with a Twitch ban and a first pick Seraphine, I think it would cut out a lot of OME Progress's pool from those first 2 games. What do you think?
Yeah, I can't see draft. I just sent you a message, just DM me the link real quick.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You're not in the lobby, right?
Not in the lobby yet.
We're in the lobby, and now you is not.
Were. That's tense. Yeah, Syndra, Nocturne, Aatrox, Camille. So far, so same. We'll see if they ban the Seraphine, though. Nope, sticking with the Jarvan.
Wait, they replaced the Caitlyn ban with a Camille ban. Sorry, I had to double check that.
Yeah, and first picking the Caitlyn.
Yeah, so they first picked Caitlyn, but, you know, Seraphine, Twitch are available. The Heimerdinger, Hover, OME Progress maybe giving them a chance with the Camille ban? What is this? I don't know. Giving them a chance, leaving the Caitlyn up, but we'll see. Again, yeah. Udyr, Seraphine, Twitch, they're all available. Is it Udyr, Seraphine right off the bat? Yet again for OME Progress. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yep, and there it is. Again, I don't know if we're watching the same game that they are, but that Seraphine had a ton of impact both games. Giving it to them for free is, in my opinion, not a very smart idea.
But are they scared of putting King Clifford on something that's less, you know, utility and more of a carry? Is Clifford just going to pull out the Rengar mid in 1v9, you know? Keeping Clifford on the Seraphine could be a move, but I don't think so. They're going to pick up the Ornn, though. Stealing away the Ornn from Joseph.
Call it utility if you want, but a 5-man charm is a carry the way I look at it.
Yeah, he's also topping damage charts, but
yeah,
that's besides the point. Caitlyn, Ornn for Evo Shade thus far. They could pick up, you know, what could they pick up for support with the Caitlyn? They could wait, but Lux and Morgana are available. Bel'Veth jungle pick into Udyr. I don't think that's a good idea.
Neither do I, but, you know, they look at Caitlyn, they have Ornn chilling topside. Clearly, they're looking to fight this. They're looking to claw their way back and make it a game. Whether OME likes it or not, they are not just going to sit back and watch. So definitely looking for a more proactive-oriented game, it seems like.
Yeah, and the Heimerdinger Hover, again, as a sort of a meme, but Seraphine Karma, double Enchanter, not gonna run the Taric, not gonna run the Yuumi. This time around, it's gonna be Karma. That's a lot of shields. Serpent's Fang, when?
Yeah, we'll see. I don't think they're running any Lethality Assassins, sadly, but we'll see. Swain being banned out, OME do not want to see that again. Definitely a big health bar they had to chew through in game 1. A little bit worried about that, don't want to risk it, so banning it out before they can get any value. And yeah, it seems like Skittles is just going around the Enchanter list, seeing what he hasn't played yet. And to no surprise, the Twitch being banned out. I don't think this is
My
shock.
spectator bug. Let me refresh this. There it goes. Swain Morgana were banned, Twitch were banned. You were saying it, but for some reason it just stopped on my spectator screen. That was weird. I lost connection to the
And
link.
OME banning Morgana, really leaving the Lux up if they want to run that traditional Caitlyn lane. Don't want to see the Morgana, especially with the Seraphine and the Udyr here. That single target and AoE CC worried about. And Misfortune ban? I don't think it's the best here, but I can definitely see it. If they run a, teamfight top laner plus the Encore, the bullet time can be scary. And we're just going to see a Jinx locked in. A little less snowbally, a little bit less early game from the bot lane. Jinx scales very well, though, and with all this speed, being able to shred through and get excited might be pretty good. Nautilus, maybe. Maybe not even a Lux, just going straight aggression, looking for engage tools here.
It was never about the Twitch. The Twitch was a filler.
Twitch is a filler. And Nautilus being picked up. Wow, okay. No Lux, just want engage. Azir as well, and there is their scaling mage. Yeah, they want to make explosive plays. They want to engage. They want early game, they want mid game, they want to transition those item spikes. They have scaling. And Evo Shade, I think, definitely we said they had to adapt. They had to come out with something new. They had to come out swinging, and I think they've done it in this draft. We'll have to see how it transitions to the game, but definitely not the same game they've done in the first two.
And a red 5 counter pick. Justin gets the beauty of the Mordekaiser Ornn matchup. I mean,
and I'll note a lot of magic damage here.
Yeah.
Seraphine, Karma, Mordekaiser, and Udyr. However, depending on the build Udyr goes, he might want to go for that fighter to get some more AD in the comp. But if he does go for that tanky build, it's going to be mostly magic. It's going to be mostly Phoenix stance. So really relying on your Jinx to be this big carry here.
Yeah, what is it? I mean, I'm just looking at Seraphine, Karma, Udyr, and to me it looks sort of like, what is that? Like Seraphine, Sona, or what is the Sona something? Sona Seraphine?
Sona bot lane, yeah.
Yeah, with the Hecarim. It's very similar, obviously, in different spots. It's Udyr Seraphine with Karma support. It's gonna work really well, and it's gonna create a lot of space for Jinx, and Mordekaiser's gonna create even more space by taking out one of their engaged tools. And I don't know, I mean, Evo Shade has a lot of range though, so Progress has to run into them. And like you said, I mean, the comp is a lot more explosive for Shade, but I really fail to see why you would give them double Enchanter with the Seraphine mid.
Yeah, I mean,
Scary.
even not double Enchanter, but yeah, giving them the Seraphine again, I really don't know if we're watching the same game. That Seraphine has been extremely impactful in both team fights and skirmishes in both games so far. Going into this third game, if I see one more 5-man Encore, even if Evo Shade wins, I really... They have to ban the Seraphine, man. This thing has just been a pain.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens. I'm hopeful for Evo Shade. We need to see something, and maybe we'll see it here in game number 3. We'll see you guys on the Rift. I'm gonna mess with the bands and my what's it called? My overlays here, because it's actually bothering me now that you pointed it out.
Don't worry, I'm fixing it for next time. We're gonna have a shiny new draft thing. It looks awesome so far.
Let's go. All right, everyone, we're back on the Rift for game number 3. OME Progress leads 2-0 in this best of 5. Evo Shade on blue, Progress on red. As these players make it out onto the Rift on meta shifts, and I'm actually going to do color cast this game. Noctisera is going to take away the play-by-play.
We're here, baby. Let's go. The king is back. Neon champion right here.
Champion.
Casting champion.
Casting champion. We actually don't
Last
see
season, we got...
the 5
We
yet,
were
but-
only behind Radon, actually. I think in viewer terms, right?
Me? Well, that's because
Last
everyone
season?
likes to watch meta shift play.
Sure.
So neither team doing the 5-point. This is interesting. OME's coming in here, getting
Both
some wards
teams
down.
going for the 5-man invade.
Evo's gonna be late getting those wards down, but what is the point of standing up there in that bush?
I think they're waiting for Justin to walk in.
Okay, but they weren't in try. They were up in what's it called?
That's
The
what I mean.
outpost.
I think they're waiting
Oh.
for Justin to walk to lane.
Walk out in the lane. Okay.
Yeah. Seeing if you wanted to push up there, get some early poke on that Ornn, but nothing there.
Oh wait, wow. Violet King and Vlara actually lane swap.
I'm not surprised. I think that's a really good idea, actually.
Wait, they're staying in the same lanes. But they swap champions.
Yeah, and Justin gonna be late to lane. They know he didn't leash, so we'll see what they think about that. Maybe a late back. See if they call the TP. This is good though. I like the swap.
It's interesting. I mean, you have Ornn mid and then Violet King on the Azir top into Mordekaiser. I guess, you know, like you said, or it could be good. Ooh, hook.
Hook lands though. Wildcard getting slowed up by the Glacial, trying to return some damage with those rockets, but good damage so far. Getting a little bit aggressive there, you know, not really having the damage at level 1 to kill, but some good poke. And yeah, Clifford's gonna bully Vlara, but I think it's a lot. I say as he gets to half health, I think it's better than the Mordekaiser, because the Mordekaiser can just pull you in and run you down. You can't do anything against that.
Yeah, in theory, Ornn should be able to sustain this forever. Not too sure about Aftershock. Probably just a spellbook game, but maybe not comfortable enough with the spellbook. Violet King getting pulled in.
Down going down. Just good damage right now, though. Nothing really happening yet. And I'm not that surprised. I don't think any team really has kill potential. But now we'll see. Shine heading up here. But he's on a ward. Sweeps it out now, finally. Realizes. See if they go for the dive. But a hook already down. Skittle's getting low. But again, the Glacial just not enough. There's no damage yet. Too early in the game.
We've seen Fortress Door land 2 hooks here in bot lane, but Magic's actually getting shoved in and is down in CS. Not quite sure how that happens when you're playing Caitlyn, but Skittles must be really aggressive.
Skittles
with
getting
Karma.
aggressive, yeah. Getting the root down, some good damage with the empowered Q hook, barely missing, amazing damage. Wildcard looking for it. Alpha might be looking for the dive. Fortress Door getting low. They're gonna try and push this in. See if they try and keep him here. I think they're just gonna let him back though. Nothing really happening. We'll see if they want to dive Fortress Door though. They now see Alpha on the Krugs, so
Either way, that's
He's
a
gonna back off.
huge lead in the 80 carry roll. 15 CS lead. Gets another crash here. Just Evo Magic loses so much. And Alpha stays even in farm. Able to pick up those Krugs. Despite, you know, losing some things to the invade.
yeah, and while it is a gap, almost just as big as a gap in the top lane, that lane swap seems to be working out so far pretty early. Violet King bullying Justin in, getting good CS leads, and especially with the Belveth hanging up here.
Yeah, and Vlar's actually
really
up in CS mid, or was for a second. Uh-oh.
Yeah, pretty much even. We'll see. Clifford, though, they know Shine's here. Alpha's looking for it. Shine getting low, looking for the flash over the wall, gets it. Clifford running him down. Alpha pops the ghost, though. They're going to still look for it. Can we get back to the fight? Alpha stuns up Vlara now. Getting low still. Unstoppable knockup. No kills coming out, but some good damage. We'll see if they push it for an invade or if they're just going to take the sum and be happy with it.
Thank you, directed camera.
Gotta go off directed camera when we start fights.
Nah, I never do that, bro. Directed camera knows best. It's only failed me once. Oh, Violet King might find the all-in with the ignite!
Oh, brutal.
Wow, and that CS lead in top, like you said, is just as bad as it was in bot lane, but that's the first blood going over to Violet King. I mean, that just happened real quick. It just one boop, you know?
Yeah, I mean, Justin really didn't expect it. W auto Q auto ease in to get more damage down, pops the ignite, and Justin just wasn't ready for it. The Azir damage early on is actually pretty strong, and now he still has Shuffle, as well as the CS and XP lead. And I believe the lane is actually pushing back towards him as well, which gives him a really nice back here.
Yeah, Dragon is up. OME has the shove in both mid and bot, and they're going to immediately start that up. Alpha actually smites it. Has two smites available. Yeah, getting the smite charges down. Fortress Door will be able to come sniff it out with a ward, and oh, maybe not.
No, doesn't see it.
Sends the sweep into the other direction. So, I mean, a free dragon for OME uncontested. And it's an Infernal. It's really nice.
Yeah. And Infernal goes down. It says Infernal again. I'm guessing that's still the Hex Tech bug. Yeah. So, what this means really is that you don't have a very good chance at Soul. You don't need to put as much pressure on it as you would, say, if it was a guaranteed Hex Tech or Mountain. Now, don't get me wrong. It could still be a Mountain Soul and stacking some really good drags, but the chances of Cloud and Ocean are a lot higher, so both teams sort of realizing Dragon's not that important in this game. Probably want to focus on the Herald coming up soon, actually. That's going to be a very big point of contention, especially when your team has this winning topside Azir and the Belveth. Clifford taking some damage. Vlara.
Fortress Door coming around.
Flash low. Fortress Door flashes. Wildcard flashes out of it, though. Really good flash from Wildcard there.
I like the aggression from Fortress Door, especially on a pick like Nautilus, but nothing to come out of it is... It's kind of not good, because, I mean, Nautilus falls off after, like, level 6, so hopefully they're able to do something with depth charge when available, because they really need to recover from the CS differential, you know? Okay.
Does turn the hook onto Wildcard, getting some slows down. Glacial coming out. Wildcard very low, the Ignite goes down. We'll see Skittles now on the Magic, though. Good damage. Wildcard pops Ghost, and we'll see Shine here. Skittles doesn't know, gets the knock-up. Getting some good damage down, some Qs coming out, gets the E, is exhausted now, but Skittles will make it out. A tower shot lands, they're really low now, though. Clifford's rotating, we'll see. Fortress Door gonna be here first. Lands the hook onto Skittles, finally goes down, the knock-up takes one, the charm onto two, though. Wildcard looking for one, finally gets it, but King Clifford returns another one. They're still on the tower, though, and it looks like that's gonna be it.
Thank you, Director.
2 for 1.
Very cool. Sucks this game, Jesus. But yeah, OME played into the dive. No, I mean, I guess they lost it. It's a really good pickup for Shine and Magic. Magic back into it a little bit. Definitely really nice.
I mean, they definitely lost the dive, but, you know, the return is at least nice. Justin now, though, looking for Violent King. Hitting him in, taking some good damage. Pops the barrier, or the W, though. Ooh. Still good damage, but now he's getting scared. Can't get the 1v1. This is not the Ornn. You cannot run this down.
Yeah, Violet King burned both Flash and Ignite there to...
Fortress Door, though.
Win?
Getting aggressive, getting rooted up, and Belveth isn't up here. They're going to try and take this Herald away so he can't get that empowered form, which I think is a really smart thing. You really don't want Belveth getting that empowered form. Gets the minions. Justin getting low. They're going to pick it up. We'll see if they want to drop a top, though. There's a couple people up there with the Ornn coming as well.
Sorry. Conversation. Yeah, Belveth meanwhile invading here while OME is just full on pressuring top. They get the Rift Herald. And
they invade.
Yeah, I mean, they're invading. And with Shine on the other side of the map, I mean, sure, trading camps, but
too.
The team is sort of struggling here to figure out what to do.
And when the entire time Shine was looking for something, maybe a dive, Wildcard just kept backing up because he was lit up like a Christmas tree. There was one ward now down, but still, there were like 2 or 3 wards spotting him the entire time. They knew exactly where he was, and there was no fear.
Yeah, well played by OME. Still down in gold, but signs of life, I guess you could call it. But EVO Shade, I mean, this is a strong start for them. And I mean, they do have leads in three of their lanes, basically. I mean, take a look at the gold, I think. Oh, that's not the gold. Where's the gold? There's the gold.
Yeah.
It's even in the jungle, but...
Finally swapping back after a 40 CS difference in the top lane and a solo kill. See, fights happening in the bot side, though. Shine going in, knocks up Wildcard, looking for some damage, gets rooted, but it won't be enough. Wildcard now getting run down. Shine flashes, gets enough damage, Magic finishes him off. The coming out from Skittles blows him up. Fortress Door finally taking it. Clifford, though, in top side getting 1v1 by Violent King. Around the board, 2-0 in the bot lane, 1-0 on the top side.
Why did they give him Caitlyn? They didn't have to give him Caitlyn.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have to give him Caitlyn, but at least it's a little more exciting this way. Signs of life from EVO and not going quietly.
It's looking real good. Violet King, Violet King's doing real well on the Azir top. Shine's overperforming on this Bel'Veth compared to the other games. I mean, looks amazing, and it's all setting up Evo Magic real
Alpha,
nice.
though.
Fortress Door might be getting caught out.
Door. The rocket lands. That's some good damage. The Glacial comes down. Alpha looking for it, and he gets it. Doesn't matter. Skittles, no shines here, though. We'll see if he tries to get anything. Speeds him up with the Empowered Shield. Both empowered. Rooted now. Alpha going in. Magic, can he 2v1? I don't think so. But, oh my god, Shine does so much damage. Alpha going down. Bel'Veth taking the form, but it doesn't matter. He goes down anyway. The Jinx got excited. Magic getting really low under his tower. Wildcard finishing him off, but the tower shot takes him really low. Azir now looking for him. Picks up Wildcard. Skittles now trying to run away from Violent King, and he'll get out a 2-4-2 in the bot side.
Meanwhile, I mean, look at OME's solo laners. They're pushing on the turrets. I mean, Evo sends, what, all 5 down here, basically? Maybe not Vlar on the Ornn, but
yeah.
now Justin's on the run.
Top, pops the Ghost, gets out. And yeah, pretty good for OME, all things considered. When you're down like that, getting those 2 shutdowns, getting your solo laners some plate gold to push in, pretty nice. And now we see Evo Shade looking for the drag.
Yeah, overall, it looks like OME is still down in XP. They're down in gold, and they might even lose this dragon. But
they're walking down like they want it, but that dragon's already half HP. Vlar is zoning them off. We'll see. Yeah, it goes down.
Yeah, it's a Hex Tech picked up by Evo Shade.
Yeah, and Justin and Clifford both TP'd. They're looking for it, though. Shine goes over the wall, but now he's getting some down. We'll see. Fortress Door gets immediately picked off. Call of the Forge Guard comes out. Alpha knocked up, so is Clifford. Encore comes out. 3-man knockup from Lara. Oh my god, the Shuffle Pump is back. 2 down so far. Justin's still in the Death Realm looking for Shine, but Violent King turning on him now. So low. Wildcard trying to kite back with the help of that Cloud Rift, but it doesn't matter. Vlara will pick him up. Gets taken out, though, by... Yep, headshot finally finished him off. Couldn't get the rocket off in time. Getting a kill onto Vlara is nice on the return, but 0-4 OME progress, taking some hits there.
Yeah, I mean, the encore was beautiful from King Clifford. It hit Magic, but not able to follow up as Violet King, you know, beautiful shuffle.
3-man knockup from Vlara into Violet King's shuffle. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Skittles might be caught out. Little aggressive. Knockup doesn't land, though. I should be able to get out of this.
Wildcard looking really strong, though, despite, you know, I mean, it's 4 kills to 5.
Yeah.
And here comes
Alpha looking for Magic. 1v4, looking for the kill. Gets blown up almost immediately, though. Manages to make it out, but the Ignite ticking down will finally get him. Skittles flashing in, getting hooked back. You're going a little bit too aggressive now. Wildcard gets caught in a trap, and there's a lot of damage, but his rocket is down. We'll see. Can he get anything? One Get Excited might be able to pull it off, but no super method death rocket. Use it towards the start of the fight, and you know, you get hooked once and you're dead as that Jinx, so you cannot take that aggression again. 2 kills down. Alpha getting way too aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, they were trying to set up Wildcard for a reset. Doesn't get the first kill. Forced to turn the damage onto the tank or in front line, and Vlara never falls down, so no reset for Wildcard as those 2 frontliners die. I mean, Skittles on a Karma, not really a frontliner, but was doing the frontlining there.
That's an Edge of Night Azir.
If they get that reset, I mean, Edge of Night. Oh, you mean, what's that called? Night
Edge of Night Azir? Oh, yeah,
Night
sorry.
Harvester, Night Harvester. Uh-oh.
Been playing too much DFT. Shine, though, hits the Blast Cone. Yeah. Night Harvester Azir is a bit interesting, going just for that raw burst DPS. I mean, I guess when you have the Bel'Veth and Caitlyn with
God.
Kraken Slayer, you're not worried. Shine, though, not rooted up. Fortress looking for it, hooks the blue buff. And Shine will just secure that blue. Uses Smite, though. He should have another charge coming up. And it looks like this is going to be a team fight. Violet and Spot side.
Yeah, Violet King's not
is
here for this.
4v5.
OME, despite
looks-
being
they're just gonna get
behind, they're so aggressive. They play like they're ahead. They never stop playing like they're ahead. It's crazy to see.
Like the LPL copy pasta, you know? If they're even, they take a fight because they're ahead. If they're 2k gold down, they take a fight because they're afraid they're going to lose it 14k. It's the only way. Gotta take a fight. Alpha getting low, though. Not quite caught out. Magic ghosting. Don't really know if you needed to. Both ADCs popping their ghost, actually. And Violet King, 2 towers bot side while all this is happening. That's a ton of gold. I mean, if we can... Oh, we'll see. Is Justin cut out? Fortress Door goes in on him.
Can he just take Fortress Door into the Death Realm and kill him? He could, but I guess doesn't want to waste it.
Yeah, worried that he'll die when he comes out. And now the Herald being dropped mid. There's 3 top lane. This is going to be a good push from OME, getting a ton. Shine caught in the trap. Justin now pulling in Vlara into the Death Realm, taking a bunch of hits from the tower, looking for it. Call of the Forge God comes out. The knockup will hit, but I don't think it matters. It does matter. Vlara flashing out, and Magic gets him in the trap. Justin, can he finish off Vlara? No, he can't. Gets taken out by Magic. As Violent King in the mid lane taking out Wildcard, now running down Alpha, trying to get some damage down, but he looks like he will get out.
Yeah, so
that's
what we
tragic.
missed was Violet King had a nice flank there over into the mid lane, and it was just Shine and Violet King 2v, 3, 4, and they were able to pick some kills up. I mean, they were able to take down Wildcard.
They're gonna find Shine. Jumps over the wall, finds Alpha. Alpha going very low, getting taken out by Shine. And yeah, definitely not the story of the last couple games. EVO showing signs, not just signs of life, but they're coming back strong. They came out of the coma, and they hopped right out of the bed.
Yeah, dominant here in this game number 3. Still never banned the Seraphine, but does it matter? Maybe it does in Encore.
Violent King getting the Encore, looking at Wildcard, gets the oh, the Death Rocket cannot finish him off. Shield coming out just enough from the E, but now Evo Magic is caught out. Skittles will get the kill, but the resets from Wildcard now coming out. Fortress Door popping very low. Clifford slows him up. He does get the kill. Skittles taking low to the Ignite, but I don't think it matters. Vlara now solo. Will they push anything? I think they can. Violent King is very low, and the Dragon is up. We'll see if Shine and Vlara can take it out with the help of Violent King, maybe on the backside. He's backing, though, and it looks like they're just going to go for this drag. And, you know, even if Evo Shade is winning this game so far, you really can't ever count OME Progress out. They keep trying to claw their way back into this game with fight after fight.
Evo Shade's winning, and Progress they steal the tempo somehow. They force the Herald play. They pick up the Herald. They find a great Herald moment mid, and even though they lose lives on the push, it just seems like they always have momentum. They always have the tempo on the map, and they're 4K behind, but they pick up the Dragon almost effortlessly after finding a few picks or what have you. It's crazy how they're able to do it, but again, they just don't stop being aggressive. They have a play style, they stick to it.
Yeah, I mean, and the carries are still, you know, not behind, which you love to see. Jinx, 2 items. Seraphine about even. Now, when you get to the top in jungle, though, there is a massive difference. I mean, that Azir has to be thousands of gold ahead at this point.
Oh my, almost 4K.
Wow.
Okay.
Fortress Star, though, flashing in onto Alpha. Alpha might be caught out. Shine does not hit the knockup, though. Skittles looking for the root, doesn't get it. Tons of damage now, though. Kraken coming out, but no damage is enough. Pushing them back, though, and with 1 minute on the Baron and getting the push in, that's pretty good. Justin, though, looking for Vlara. And here it is. This is the Orin Mordekaiser you wanted in the first place. Taking him out, called the Forge God, doesn't matter because he's in the Death Realm. Solo Polos Vlara. And that's what they wanted to do all game, but the lane swap happened. Good pick, though.
Oh,
Love to see it, especially right before Baron. We'll see if this translates to anything.
Smell a good Encore. Where is it?
No.
He has the flash, King Clifford. I'm waiting for it, but, you know, Evo's going to get that vision here.
Yeah, and I think it's smart not to pull the trigger there. I mean, Violent King still has his ult, and Alpha might be caught out. Gets hooked down, gets the knockup. The charm coming out, though, only hits 1. We'll see if it can get it. Resets maybe coming out. Fortress Door finally going down. Justin now on the flank. Violent King still looking for it, but they know he's there. Wildcard does not have to get excited anymore. Violent King looking for it. Alpha now knocked up. We'll see if they have the damage. Clifford finally stunning one. Alpha is still looking for it. Skittles getting very low. Clifford's still looking for it, and Violent King has just been putting in work on the backside of this fight, but shutting him down, the karma keeps going, and they're looking for it, but the damage from Violent King is still there. Jinxes get excited. Not enough. And a 1-for-0, it feels pretty good. They're not done, though.
They are not done.
And Violent King is looking, though. Violent King knows. We'll see if he can get one, but he's caught out. Gets the shuffle only onto one. Wildcard resets, though. We'll see if he can get Magic. Magic going very low. Can he get him? Call of the Forge God comes out. Knockup lands onto Wildcard. Can they get Wildcard down? Yes, but it's a trade 1-for-1. Vlara hits him with the knockup, though. Clifford looking for it, but Vlara will run him down. A full ace for OME progress as the Ornn carry comes out.
The triple kill from Vlara on the Ornn. That was a huge call to Forge God to actually like save them at the end of that fight. Magic was able to thread one auto in before going down, trading his life with Wildcard. But overall, it makes EVO win the fight. That entire fight just over the wall there by the red buff was interesting. It was wild.
Yeah, and I mean, Violent King put in work that entire fight, but then at the end got caught out, and it looked disastrous, but the carry mid-Ornn from Vlara with one item, saving it. Call of the Forge God comes in, knocks up two. The freaking Rupture, the Q, actually takes out Skittles at the end, and then finishes off King Clifford with a dash. I mean, that's tragic.
Yeah, I mean, you can't count OME out just yet. That fight was close, and it was going well for them. They space super great. The engages from, I guess, Violet King there wasn't great. I mean, it'd be nice for EVO to actually get the Call of the Forge God off in the beginning of the fight. But again, the Mordekaiser Death Realm is always just a huge threat to the Ornn. We'll see how this continues out. I'm still not counting OME out at all.
No, definitely not. I mean, these people will claw their way back from the jaws of defeat every time. Wildcard not quite on Infinity Edge yet, a minute on Dragon, but again, they got the second one. They're not even worried about Soul Point. There's only one drag on the side of Evo Shade. They can give this if they want. It is a single Cloud Drake.
They could trade
but
it
they're
for
positioning
Baron.
for it. They're positioning for it, though. They want to fight. OME likes to fight. That's what they do, and the Jinx doesn't even have an Infinity Edge, so maybe a little bit too aggressive.
Yeah, you see that item differential on the ADCs. EVO walks up, takes the easy one hit to the turret, and they're gonna back away towards that dragon.
Yeah, and I wonder if we can check. Let's check Wildcard real quick. The Anathemas is probably on the enemy ADC. If I'd had to guess, yeah. But now they're positioning, looking for the flank. OME just marching it down mid, though.
Yeah, they're saying, okay, you can have that River Prio, but we're gonna go to your inhib.
We're defending now. Shine maybe caught out. We'll see. Call of the Forge God comes out. Misses the hook, though. Skittles only lands onto one. We'll see the Encore. Not quite. Lands onto two so far. Alpha looking for some more damage, but he's getting burned. Good damage onto everyone so far, but no kill so far. Vlara very low. Fortress Store as well. Violent King still looking for something. He still has the shuffle and the flash up. They really need to respect this Azir here. But they're just pulling him in. Justin in the Death Realm. It's the shuffle out. Wildcard and Evo Magic 1v1ing. Magic will win, though. We'll see. Can't go down. Skittles can't get him. Violent King as well. Looking for the carry. The headshot comes out. Takes out one. Shine now. Looking for the rest. Will this be a full ace? Two for Shine. Looking for the last one, but he's just going to pick up the form. 4-for-0 so far. Evo Shade winning that fight.
Wow, I liked OME's idea. They don't want to face check River. They force Evo to face check back to their mid to defend the push, and I mean they funneled them through.
Fortress War hooks Alpha though, and that's a full ace right now. Wildcard and Clifford coming up soon though. I don't think this is game.
That's
especially
definitely
if
inhib, Dragon, and maybe even Baron priority. We'll see if they're able to pick up all three. But like I said, they force Evo into the funnel, and they just break through. They just walk right through it. Oh my god!
Yeah, and the Jinx getting caught was huge, but it doesn't matter. Skittles now getting knocked up by the Call of the Forge God. Fortress Store looking for the hook. He lands it, and the Glacial comes out. Violent King getting a ton of damage onto Wildcard. Flashing for the damage. He'll get the kill. We'll see. They're pushing in. This could be game.
Oh wow! It was because
and they see OME. OME were trying to get the flanks off with the TP.
the
They
double
saw,
TP
but goes down
flank.
so far. Alpha now the only one trying to defend, trying to clear out this wave. Shine getting low. Violent King as well getting low. Alpha getting low, though. The hook misses. 1 kill so far into Violent King. A huge storm comes out. ADC down. Alpha looking now. Shine. Can he carry the fight? Justin goes in. Gets 1. Gets 2. 4 kills for Clifford. Can he get the penta? Will he get the penta? He gets it. Penta kill for King Clifford to save the game.
Well, does that even save? Will it save the game? That's the question. Clifford picks up a penta.
Well, who knows? But it's not over yet.
Wow. Yeah, but it was interesting. The TP flank, double TP flank, and EVO reads it perfectly. And I honestly think that's almost worth to almost end the game. But they take the entirety of their base there. But they might lose Baron, and that pentakill on Clifford means you're now gonna have to play into this insanely fed Seraphine.
I mean, that's huge.
Oh my
that is
god.
4 to 5 shutdowns. Immediately hops to the most gold in the game, I believe, right? Can we just check that one more time? Yeah, the most gold in the game. Actually, Azir technically has 50. There it is. Okay. And with the Baron,
Caitlyn has more.
Oh, Caitlyn does still have more.
It's not even the most gold, but it is a lot of gold and a lot of
funds. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Clifford's sitting on what, 4K right now, almost 3,600. That's gonna be the Archangels finished and more.
As well, the Infinity Edge now finally coming out for the Jinx on this reset. That is huge. Hitting a ton of power spikes. Your Skittles as well. The anti-heal, again, a little too much prio on the anti-heal, but, you know, I think maybe Redemption could also be good here. But going for Vision, really playing the Vision game here. Do not want to give that up. Infinity Edge on Wildcard. 3 items, looking for 4 on King Clifford. And we're looking at a lot. Alpha trying to run down Valero. We'll see if they can get him. Pulls him back in, gets a ton of damage down. Ornn not getting rooted up so far, but good damage coming down. Forge Destroyer trying to find the flank. It's not enough. Call the Forge God coming out. Knocks up 2, but 1 for King Clifford. Will he get more? Justin gets another one. Violent King going in on Skittles, not finding another one. Alpha still looking for it, though. Shine goes back in. Wildcard now. On to Shine. The damage reduction is not enough. Oh, but it won't get it. There he is. Just flashing for it. Vlara now getting very low. Skittles looking for it. Violent King now. Violent King against the world. Can OME turn it back? Looking for the shuffle, but Wildcard now looking for the final kill, and he gets it. The ace. 30-second death timers. And they might just march it down mid.
I think that's game.
Still looking for it.
I
They're
literally
looking for
think that's game. It's
Fortress Store's looking for it. A Magic will be up in 10, up in 20 for the jungler, and that can Magic turn it back is the question.
OME literally gets some breathing room. They grab a Baron. EVO went for the full end, but it was just not enough, and they run it down mid, and they're pushing.
Magic
and it's going down quick.
Tons of damage, but the tower's going down so quickly. Magic doesn't do enough. The charm finally lands. Looking for him. Immediately blowing him up. Now just hitting Nexus. Will they get it? Can they get it? 3-0 win. And OME Progress are your KRYPTON Season 11 champions.
That is
what a game.
Wild. I did not expect it to just end right there like that. Holy moly. Again, a little bit of breathing room, some gold, and it's just over. Take a look at the post game here, and it's who's doing the damage. It's Wildcard and Clifford yet again. Justin actually putting off some damage, but I mean the real highlight on EVO was Violet King's Azir. It did so much, and that EVO Magic Caitlyn also did so much. They had the game, and it was in their hands. What happened? I think it was the Seraphine that happened. I don't know.
What did I say? What did I say?
I mean, they should have banned Seraphine.
I
don't think you ban Seraphine for, you know, a end game pentakill that completely shuts down all your hopes and dreams, but you definitely ban it for everything else before.
Yeah. Oh, that's so sad. And they had that game, and from the jaws of defeat, King Clifford with the Seraphine pentakill, pulling it back. The Jinx as well put in work that whole game. Alpha, you know, maybe running it a couple times, but still finding ways back in. And Justin, as bad as the early game did go, finding those key picks, taking those key targets into the death realm at the very end of the game. I mean, you know, you can say what you want, but they just played everything to their max, and you could never count them out. They played every moment like they were ahead, even when they were 10k gold down. I mean, say what you want, but no matter what, Progress were a hell of a team to watch this season.
Yeah, I mean, their macro is so clean. Like I said, they're just so aggressive. So like it's just tempo, tempo, tempo with them. They're so fast on the map and they're so quick to just go to an objective, set up rotations, flip members from one side to the other, and they never play like they're behind. And it worked out for them here somehow. I mean, maybe it didn't, but it did. But maybe an interview with the pentakill Seraphine one trick. I don't know.
It's insane. We'll see. I think we can get Clifford in here for an interview, actually. Yep,
Yeah,
he just
yeah.
said cool. Pull him in.
Pull him in. How do I get him? Where is he at?
He's
Let's.
in the progress voice.
Well, yeah, but I'll grab him. OME Clifford. Hopefully that's him.
Oh, wait, I think I can. Yeah, I can just.
All right, Clifford. Why did you leave up
Oh,
Caitlyn?
baby.
What did I what?
Why did we leave up Caitlyn?
That okay.
What was the switch for? I just want to know. Like, that's my first
So
question.
I'll be really honest and say a complete misclick.
Oh, wait. Actually,
Yeah,
oh, like
that
it
was
wasn't
yeah,
supposed
that
to be
was like
Camille.
yeah, it was supposed to be Caitlyn, but for some reason, our warding consultant was just staring at Camille and just it called out to him and he just banned it by accident.
Oh
That
my
was
god. So you almost lose game 3 because someone misclicked a ban.
yeah,
Um,
maybe.
maybe. I mean, so they gave you Seraphine every game. How did it feel?
It's too free, I'll be honest.
I guess
Like last game
I
was
mean,
definitely a lot scarier than what it should have been, but it's fine.
the Penta. The Penta to save the game.
how
What
early did you know that you had
big
that
chat.
Pensa? On which kill?
After the third,
After the third, you're like, oh, this is easy.
yeah. Cause
I mean, we're
I was like at that point where like I was completely untouched, where I was just like, it's just a wipe. Cause once the root and the encore hit Caitlyn, that's when I knew. I think we just won the fight from there.
And
yeah,
after that Pensa, right? You run it down mid. Like, did you guys know you won the game?
Um,
Well, after Penta Baron, and then you start.
there was some hesitation towards the end there, but we kind of just said fuck it, cause like if we're gonna
When your base is open, you guys just literally stormed down mid and immediately started fighting.
yeah, like after we won that fight, there was like debate already, like, oh, should we end? Like, can we end? I think it wasn't just me, but there was someone else saying we just end. I think it was partially Skittles too that was just like end the game right now.
Gotcha. Noctisera, the rest of the questions are for you. Ask our MVP. I guess you're the MVP. You got a Penta, so you just automatically get it. No.
Penta automatically MVP. I mean, honestly, Seraphine every game we were talking about it. Was there any thought like, maybe I want to switch it up, maybe I want to try something different, or did you guys know every time that you just wanted to go for these big explosive team fight comps every time?
Um, I mean, it was kind of weird. I think because last week Fortress was casting our series, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned in the interview itself that if Seraphine or Syndra are up, we're gonna go for it.
You basically told him that.
I think I did. I remember I'm mentioning Syndra. That's 100%. I remember that. The Seraphine still is. I think that was just like I don't know if that was a given or I actually said that. But regardless, yeah. If it was up, we're going for it. Like, why not?
I
I
think
mean,
they have
I think it
regrets.
ended up being a good call. Definitely playing that incredibly well. And I mean, I have to commend you guys. Really an amazing series so far. A very dominant first two games, and even in the last game, really could never count you guys out. I mean, just strength the entire way through. There was no hesitation on some of these plays. I mean, you played that entire last game like you were ahead, even when you were 7,000 gold down. You still played like you had the lead. Any
Right. What?
thought process going through that macro of deciding to take fights when you're 7,000 gold down, like you're up?
You don't know you're
It's
behind, right? So
it's kind of hard to say honestly, because it's kind of like you just gotta find a moment and just kind of just send it, or just find whatever you can find. Like when you're behind, it's just like, what can you really do besides just hope hopefully find a pick. I think in this particular case, like we noticed Azir was always on side lane without TP, and that was like our go-to most of the time. And yeah, it was mostly just Skittles just saying just go, you know, and we just follow it.
So the thing is, like, traditionally, I'd say that when you're behind, you'll sit there, you'll give some objectives, and you'll try to scale a little bit more for item spikes, and then you'll fight. However, for OME progress tonight, at least in that game 3, and even like after any sort of slip up, you guys were just right on tempo to make moves, or maybe you just see it. Maybe it's, you know, Skittles has that eye, sees someone out of position, like you said, with no TP in a side lane. You guys are right on it. You take advantage of that immediately with vision, with your movements, and it's quick. And I think Evo Shade struggled to keep up with it.